Hello, I'd like to begin my presentation on ever-changing space, a project related to meditation and rest facilities. The table of contents was organized in the order of the first concept, second program, and last layout. First of all, I thought of rest as being free to work and enjoy when my mind refreshed. Based on this thought, we selected freedom, cultural life, and Tilda as keywords. The natural connection and communication through the intersection of masses, free movements, and the feeling of broadening the scope of thinking while appreciating the expression are expressed in a structure in which the roof and windows gradually open as they move. Jiwon thought that lust should be able to be converted and that she should be able to heal with ease. Based on these thoughts, we selected keywords such as transition, appreciation, and emptying, and arranged them in a space where you can stop by in the passing line, and transformed the underground and outer spaces into opposite personality to enjoy various rest programs. Also, various movements that appear naturally through the roof of the exterior were expressed. And Dong thought of working as a rest, so he chose organizing, resting, and working as keywords. The rhythm of breathing was reinterpreted as a rhythm, and the rhythm that comes out naturally while taking a walk was expressed through stairs or doors. After looking at our model, I could see that the penetration space was different. Jiwon had an atypical roof, and Dongho also had a difference in the size of the main mass from other mass, so that the space was different. Therefore, by emphasizing this, we have devised an amorphous roof structure that can express the space in a more diverse flow so that the sense of space feels different depending on the user's location inside. Also, I wanted to make it a space where you can find it while taking a walk naturally, not on purpose. So we thought that if it was a space where we could find it while taking a walk naturally, we could have a variety of movements, and we wanted to express it as an atypical element. First of all, dynamic programs such as cafe, galleries, and exhibitions were expressed as amorphous elements according to the natural shape of paper studies, and the facade space with intermediate characteristics was expressed as intermediate between formal and amorphous elements. Lastly, I wanted to express the static program, the meditation space, with the standard elements from the paper study. Through this paper study, we were able to find a variety of mass in a new and unique shape. This study model conducted mass study to take the overall shape by referring to the shape of the front paper. We kept moving and shaping the mass, and we tried to figure out the forms that fit each program. Based on thinking about the forms, we conducted the study in a frame structure to expand our thoughts further. Throughout our study of frame structure, we expanded each of the dots, lines, and face in the frame, not the idea of being trapped in the frame, so that the form could be newly derived. Finally, it is the layout that came out through various studies. We reconstructed the exterior space by extending the lines of people's movements and gaze from the mass and layout of the building as a whole. And these lines also allowed us to locate the entrance and the windows. This is the final study model that we made through the layout. It represents formal and unstructured elements through space, and allows various and interesting spaces to come out that are not well distinguished between internal and external spaces. And in the final study model, we wanted to see the atypical elements not only on the roof but also on the ground. So we wanted to connect the atypical elements on the roof with the ground. So we designed the virtual ground to vary in level.
This is our gross final model made through the process of previous studies. From the right, there are cafes, lobbies, shelters, meditation spaces, gallery cafes, exhibitions, and outdoor performance hall programs in the middle. First of all, I will explain about the cafe and lobby space. The cafe and lobby space, where the atypical roof stands out from afar, are located on the highest end. When you enter the space through the entrance, all of the voids are pierced except for the terrace space on the second floor, so you can fill various spaces depending on the user's location through the roof. In addition, the band window, which is naturally produced through the atypical roof, allows different feelings to be created inside each time zone, and at the same time, it feels like inducing internal movement. Next to the counter in the cafe space, we installed a table where you can relax inside the cafe and designed to communicate with the outside nature in the interior space by piercing the window according to the height of the user's gaze. Then, if you go to the stairs you can see from the entrance, you will arrive at the terrace on the second floor, and you can communicate with the outdoor concert hall through the window next to the stairs going up to the terrace. This is our final drawing. Next, in the rest area that connects to the cafe, we installed toilets and chairs, which are convenient facilities for you to relax even during the movement. First of all, the exterior roof naturally connects to the interior, creating a shadow that can only be created in our space. Since the roof has penetrated the interior diagonally, we created a different sense of space for each user when using the shelter at the cafe and entering the shelter right away. In this shelter, you can take a rest while looking at the outdoor concert hall through the window outside, and I imagine it as a space where you can rest for a while on the move. When you exit the shelter space through the doorway, you can see the meditation space from above. However, we thought that the meditation space that we thought should be available only to users who want to meditate, not to anyone, so we created a really limited movement. As you go through the shelter space and then into the mass, you enter the meditation space through the stairs you see, through the hidden space that has the intermediate nature of dynamic and static space. Only those who want to use the meditation program with optional movements came and planned a space where they could focus on meditation with natural scenery through a large window. The gallery cafe, which can be accessed following the shelter space, is designed to allow users to use the space in their own path by not installing a light stick separately. Also, as it is a dynamic program, it creates a natural connection between the inside and the outside through atypically elements on the roof and level differences on the ground. And according to the characteristics of the program called Gallery Cafe, windows are installed to induce natural light inside. The exhibition, which is more static than a gallery cafe, consists of a space where works of university students or graduates of Chungbuk National University are displayed, and light wedges are installed inside so that users can display and use their works. Finally, there are outdoor performance halls, outdoor stands, and picnic areas that are all connected to the entire space. With an outdoor program in the middle, we wanted to create a natural connection between the inside and the outside. So, the outdoor concert hall was designed to be located at the lowest level, so that it could be directly and indirectly connected to all programs. Along with the outdoor concert hall, the outdoor stands attached to the exhibition are designed to connect the atypical roof to the ground. I wanted to express that one space can be used in various ways by doing programs with stairs. Also, in addition to the outdoor stands, when the outdoor performance is held due to the difference in the land level, the promenade itself is designed to be a spectator. That's all for today's presentation. Thank you for listening our presentation.